Will Democrats bail out Trump sycophant Kevin McCarthy? All that and more now on Graph's Grievances. To the shock of nearly everyone, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy cutting a last-minute deal with Democrats over the weekend to avert an immediate government shutdown. The stopgap measure providing just enough funding to keep the federal government open until mid-November. For weeks, McCarthy tried and failed to pass a spending bill with just the support of his Republican caucus. But in a glaring sign of his failure as a leader, McCarthy could not get his own team with their slim House majority to coalesce around any deal to fund the government. Ultimately, McCarthy deciding it was better to work with Democrats to fund the government than risk being blamed for a shutdown and potentially losing his House majority. But as McCarthy knew would be the case, by working with Democrats, he has infuriated extreme members of his caucus who want more spending cuts and perhaps other intangibles. And now those extreme House Republicans are plotting to oust McCarthy as Speaker. And thanks to a key concession McCarthy made to radical members of his caucus in order to become Speaker, ousting him is relatively easy. Any House member, Democrat or Republican, can file a motion to vacate, triggering a full House vote on whether to remove McCarthy as Speaker. And because Republicans have such a slim House majority, McCarthy's speakership likely rests on House Democrats. So will Democrats vote to save McCarthy, or will they work with extreme House Republicans to remove him? The answer to that question, far from certain. While McCarthy is one of former President Donald Trump's biggest supporters and has elevated the likes of the racist, anti-Semitic Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, Democrats can now try and extract huge concessions from McCarthy in exchange for their votes. So what should Democrats demand of McCarthy? Certainly an end to all impeachment inquiries into President Biden and his administration for the remainder of Biden's time in office. In addition, Democrats should demand a vote on permanently eliminating the debt ceiling, which does not serve any useful purpose and has not imposed any fiscal discipline on Congress. These are the kind of ironclad concessions Democrats must extract from McCarthy if they agree to save him. And if Democrats do not get everything they are asking for, they should let McCarthy's speakership collapse and show the American people again what a failure House Republicans are. Of course, irrespective of whether McCarthy survives, in just over 40 days, the federal government will once again run out of money. Democrats must do everything in their power from now until then to ensure the passage of a long-term spending bill and end this brinksmanship once and for all. And if that means agreeing to GOP demands for additional funding to secure America's southern border, in exchange for more aid to Ukraine, Democrats should absolutely take that deal. Not only will such an agreement ensure that Ukraine is able to keep up the heroic fight against authoritarian Russia, but it will help President Biden as he likely seeks re-election against a failed former president who could not even secure funding for his key issue, a wall on the southern border. Thank you for watching Graph's Grievances. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe, share, and join me tomorrow for more.